So I'm going to talk to you about how I think the broadcast media course has gone so far. Sorry about the croaky voice. But yeah, first of all, we was asked to do a newspaper front cover. My first attempt wasn't great. It was a little bit novice feel to it. Everything was a bit all over the place, but like a magazine. So after we've done a few more projects, I went back to it, changed a few things, looked at some examples that had been given, changed the alignments on it, changed the fonts and things on it, and it looked a lot better. Next we were asked to do a broadcast. I didn't think my voice was very good for it, but after slowing down a little bit and talking a bit more proper rather than so Yorkshire, it sounded a little bit better. Afterwards we were asked to do a vox pop. That gave us a chance to work in groups and get to know the rest of the course a lot better. We went round the campus videoing people, and yeah, that turned out quite well. The editing wasn't so great, but it turned out not bad in the end. Then we were asked to do a project to make his own channel. So we decided to do Channel Raw, which is an animal children's programme. I was really proud of our group for this. I created the logo on Photoshop. I managed to play around and come up with a good logo with a paw on the end. And then we decided to do our own little advertisement. I chose the bus advertisement, which turned out quite well. Quite proud of myself for that as well. Just playing around on Photoshop with Tigers, Dora the Explorer. And then we decided to do a radio advertisement. Again, I didn't use my voice, I used somebody else's voice. But we decided to do a conversation between an adult and a child, which turned out really well. The worst project that we did, I thought, was the documentary teaser. I came up with some really good ideas, but when it came down to it, we had limited footage that we could use, and we didn't get much help, to be quite honest. I came up with a really good idea and ended up having to do one on alcohol, which didn't turn out great, so that was my worst one. To be fair, I've not got much knowledge on using Final Cut Pro or getting footage that we can use, so I think we need to gain more experience in that side. But the best thing that we did, I thought, was the channel, because it let us expand on it and see how it would work in the real world. Overall the course, I think it's very good. It allows me to be very creative. It is quite laid back, which is good because it allows us to be students and be creative, think of our own ideas, find things out for ourselves. But sometimes it is a little bit too laid back. Like, tutors could give us more help. Like, they tell us to get our own help from YouTube, which, yeah, we could do that at home. And I think we could get more tutorials from our actual tutors. Like, some of the tutors don't know how to use certain programs. Like, I asked how I could use Photoshop, people don't know how to use that. Other tutors don't know how to use Final Cut Pro, etc., which I could actually do in my own time, looking at tutorials on YouTube. But that's what I actually thought the tutors were for. I thought they'd have experts in using the software. So next semester, that's going to be one of my aims, to look at more tutorials, get more knowledge on how to use some of the software, so then I can expand my portfolio and do things that are a lot more interesting to me. But overall, yeah, it's been quite a good semester, and we've produced some good things.